Oh, guys, so I just finished um best friend. I just I just finished replacing my air filter cuz it's really bad dust mice. So I just changed that. So that's good. You should get some fresh air for just change your air filter. That's what I did. So that helps. But I just had a deja vu. What now? So I used to work. Yes, talk about work again. Because I'm still waiting for my disability that I had an interview with them for SSI. I had an interview with them over the phone when I got out of the hospital. So that was like January, March. It was close because I was in the hospital for St. Patrick. It was around that time this year. So I had an interview with the Social Security, and I have not heard anything yet from that. But why am I sharing that? So at this place where my daughter and they had this event 2 weeks ago at Bees Honey over there in St. George, and something was odd about. I went to Spirit. It was odd because when my husband came in there and sat with me, and then I left, we both walked out and left. And there was just one of the co-owner that was sitting on the outside, and he said something to me that was very interesting, which I recognized him before a couple years ago. He, my husband went to get the car. It was one of my car from the parking lot, and he went to get it, and then he like walked me to the car, or he just showed up. I was waiting for my husband, so I went in the car when my husband pulled up at the parking lot at the on the side street, and then he just popped up and said, "Are you okay?" And I looked at him. I said, "Yeah, yeah." My husband said, "Yeah, I got her." And then so he was there 2 weeks ago because I recognized him. He's one of the owner at the place, and because that's what he said before. So I was like, "Hey, I recognize you. Aren't you that guy that was was there?" Like, I, anyhow, I don't know him. I don't have a I don't have any kind of relationship with him, but uh, they must work with the dope dealers, the drug dealers. And he said something very interesting to me. I was walking with my husband. I said, "He's a good guy." I was like, "Where did that come from?" But that just came up. And the reason why I brought it up, because I used to work at this assisted living home in Washington County. And I used to work there night shift. And um, in the office, they had, in the office, there's a business poster. It has the spirit um, flyer that was hanged there. And that's how I'm familiar with that place in spirit because I've never been there before when I started going there. It's just that I'm a little familiar with it, not because of my daughter used to go there. It's because I I saw a flyer at where I used to work at, and then they sent me up over there too. They sent me up over there too, and then they fired me over there, and the owner was there. So I don't know. He stays in one of the. He lives there in one of the basement over there. So um, I'm not 100% sure, but my relationship with that co-owner at the assisted living home, we were okay. Like, he was very helpful. I think he's local, and he's running the place for his dad, and he has a family. But I don't know why he looked like he was living there. But um, I remember I was short with my check, and I contact him. I say, "Hey, I'm short with my check, and I need to pay rent." And they said, "Okay, meet me up over here, and I'll give you the difference." So I met him up outside by my work, by where I used to work, no longer work there. So I met him outside, and then he was there. He came and brought me the difference of the hours that they owe me. And the reason why I did that, I was okay, comfortable with it, because that's how, like, if you're local and you kind of like work together and do business, and it's okay. It's a check. It's just work check. So, uh, so I was like working on building a relationship over there with the owner, and then I was set up by a Samoan family that lived there, like that Samoan lady. I was set up by the some Samoans there, and even some local Palangis that was there. And then I got denied from the unemployment, and that's the government part. I got denied from them because they work together. And then I'm starting to think, was that like a setup for me to, I don't know what was that all about, but they fired me there. They denied unemployment for me there because it was my money to pay for my vehicle, which is the Camry, to, to, to my Toyota Camry that I was making 1,000 payment on that. It was a car I bought for my daughter. So that was my income, of course, and got involved. And also the girl that was the manager there, her she used to she was adopted by a Mormon family, and this girl, she's, I want to say Hawaiian. Um, she was um, at, I can talk about her because she's over the adult age. She was Brittany. That was her name, Brittany. Um, she was the manager at that facility, assisted living facility. But I did recognize her, but I didn't want to say anything um, because this is work, and I don't know you. I'm not gonna say anything that I know you. So, but I'm sure we knew each other. She knew me, and I knew her. But anyhow, that was set up. Um, Brittany. She used to be how I know her because she used to her parents. She was adopted. Her parents put her at um, that place in Virgin Falcon. Not Falcon. Fuck. It used to run by Falcon, I think. Um, where's the group home for all girls in Virgin? I can't think of the name, but what's that place? I used to work there. Falcon. It used to be Falcon. Um, Ranch. I'm really tired. You want to do that? Ranch. Falcon Rich, Falcon Rich Ranch. She was there for 1, 2, 3, I think 4 years, and she like aged out. And but she worked over there where I got fired. I was set up over there too because I was making money, so they had to stop that girl. She can go buy more cars. So what are we gonna do? And that's that.